Metabeast, the floor is
All
yours.
right. Hello. This is episode 4 of Virtual Destinations, where I like to take people on a little tour of one of the metaverse platforms that are out there live and well for people to come and visit. Tonight, we're going to, it will probably be reminiscent of Mario World, I would is the closest I can say. This place is called Crypto Voxels, and it is one of the original ones, like Decentraland and Spatial and such. One of the bigger ones. It's been around for, let's see, no, I didn't get a date, but anyway, it's similar. It's got land you can purchase and build on, but it's a blocky, I guess is the word for it.
So we're gonna go to a Tetris type of land.
Okay, yep, that's another perfect example. Okay, I'm trying to find, where do I go here? All right. No problem before,
and it looks like this is another company that's based out of New Zealand. There's a lot of these New Zealand companies doing these virtual worlds, eh?
Evidently. But this one is on the blockchain as well. And I don't know the dirt. I've just heard some things here and there or read them on Twitter. But I do know recently, within the last several months, I have seen who I believe is one of the main people behind it is constantly making changes and working on improvements and just, doing what they can to make the world better. I have spent a little bit of time here. There's been parties, or so to speak, DJ of music events. One of the groups the main group that I hung out with or went to was called the Afro Droids. And there's been some events with Decentraland. They've done some crossover stuff like that as well. But I'm going to take you. So this is the home screen when you first come in. You got maps, parcels, users, WOMPs you can check through. But I'm going to take you to somebody I used to check back and forth with a little bit on X. They go by Voxel Living. So I'm going to go there first. I kind of put out there to see if anybody would had suggestions on where to go. But there's a gentleman by the name of K-Bot that did mention something. And I've been to his gallery before. He's a pretty good builder. Made some pretty cool stuff.
So this is kind of like the first Minecraft, if you think about
it. In a sense. Well, I don't know if Minecraft's been around longer or not. This is wow. This is really kind of actually this.
Northern Lights.
I've not seen anything like this in here before. This is really actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
You got the Aurora Borealis. It looks like.
Yeah.
I love how it's like, kind of like you get that fishbowl effect when you rotate.
I hear music.
Yep.
Oh, whoa.
Let's see. So.
Oh, is that underwater?
Yeah, I can't steer. Yep, I was.
Interesting.
You in water and under. There's a theme here.
One of these days, I'll take you to Income Island, where I drove a meta rides, and I always end up in the ocean with it. They don't allow me to drive there anymore.
So, Metabeast, how do you connect into this? Do you need a certain asset? Do you need to connect a wallet?
Nope. Wallet, I believe, I don't know if they have or if you can do it with wallet or email, but MetaMask is the typical most popular one. It doesn't have to be, but yeah, connecting with wallet. You don't have to own anything. Okay, come on.
Cool. So is there a currency in this virtual world?
I
I mean,
I'm sure there is.
voxel, right? So
that's kind of what I'm guessing. Nope, I'm going to confuse it with the sandbox. Nope.
it's okay.
There we go.
Oh wow, that angle is so cool. When you right there. That is so cool.
That's me trying to get out of the water, and I keep coming back down.
You can't fly?
There we go.
Okay.
I was double space barring in which
interesting.
Which is what it is in some, and others it's just F, like it makes sense.
Is that a boat? Tied over there?
Yeah, look, it has that fishbowl effect. Oh, there's one existence. Oh, here he goes, back in the water.
I have clothes somewhere people have given me.
Where are your clothes?
So there.
Is that a jet ski?
Yep, or a jet boat.
Wow, it's reminiscent of Legos.
That too, yeah. Or 8-bit, whatever you wish to call it. There's some pretty amazing artists out there this is what they like to build with. Miguel Amargo is one that I know of. He's done some stuff with the Metabeast, and I know him from Decentraland. He's amazing. Yeah, that's like a spotlight.
Okay, I was like, it's like what do they call that? Like corn chips or something like that.
Yes,
the bugles almost, but that's
bugles. Cool. That's it, bugles.
Yes, but it looks like they spotlight. So that's like supposed to be the light.
It's like the chip from Inner Space. I don't know if you ever seen that movie.
I have seen Inner Space.
Doesn't that look like the chip that made the little pod go shrink and then get bigger at the bottom of the base of that? I'm a dork. Anyway.
I wouldn't say that. So this is pretty cool.
So is there a thriving community in this crypto voxel world?
I have not come across them. Like I said, there's some things that happened. I know there's people out there. How much time they spend in here.
Because I've seen on the timeline, there's some people that actually state that this is their favorite place to kind of escape.
Yeah. And I believe that. Look at that yacht. God, this is way nice.
Flamingo DAO.
I've heard one of the things I heard people complain about is how overcrowded it kind of got.
Okay. That's good. You want crowdedness, right?
Yeah, in a sense, but it depends on what you're crowded, what crowds around you. Meaning some might not look as pretty. Oh my gosh, what is this?
Wow.
Looks like let's see.
It's like the walls are like a mural was painted on those walls or something.
Yeah, it looked like the top of here we go. An Oriental.
Oh, that's so cool.
Are those people or are they just like statues? Oh, they're statues.
Yep, there are characters made from.
Miss Punch-Out would love this.
Yeah, this has got my daughter written all over it right here.
Oh, cool! And then you can go in.
Yep.
Wow.
Hey, different strokes for different folks. Pause.
So. Yeah, so it was cool, kind of described as more of an artsy, I guess, type. But like I said, I've been to events, music events, and that's about it. It's been a while.
Was it big when you went to the event?
Yeah, there was quite a few people there. There was a good number, and they were, people were great. That's several of them gave me the wearables for in here.
Is that a panda bear?
Yes.
Yeah, on top of the building. Okay, yeah, right there. I was like, wow, that's so cool.
Panda.
Something was moving. I don't know if it was moving because it's okay. Yeah, it must.
Oh, yeah, there we go. You don't know.
I thought maybe somebody was active for a second.
Maybe it's pulsing back and forth.
Yeah, it must be automated.
Oh.
Interesting. You know what's so cool about like your show and then having Carmen come on is seeing all these different people that's already been in these virtual worlds for a
Oh,
very
cool.
long time.
Yes, and so see, because I travel to many, there's a lot I probably don't know about them. But I just like to see what's different in them, and it the things you get to see, it's just amazing. Like, oh my
I'm
gosh,
with Key on this. It's like there's so many.
I've never seen this before. This is a lot of nice looking builds. It's amazing.
Have you built in here before, Metabeast?
No,
Okay.
but I did discover that. So I don't know if it looks like they did something like Decentraland. With Decentraland, if you purchase a name for your avatar, it comes with what they call a Decentraland world, which is bigger than a parcel inside Decentraland.
That's a bowl. Look at that.
Gives you a lot more freedom to build. But I do have a couple voxel names, and I noticed when I came in earlier just to get prepared a little bit that I have a space I can build. So I think
I love that, the sky view where you can go up. Biggest Bro says you are truly a Metabeast, man. So much knowledge across all the verses.
Oh my gosh, there, there's a list I have. We got plenty more out there to go visit. So, but this is the way. I'm so glad I came over here. So, I haven't talked to Voxel Living in a long time. I have to check their timeline because I was trying to get them on my show, I think, too. So
no, this is really cool.
But it's really interesting to just everything. Oh, here we go. Costumes. Do I have something here?
So this is kind of like the default figure, and then you can kind of overlay yourself with like a suit.
Well,
skin.
If I remember correctly, you could change like the colors of that avatar that you come in as, but you have to get buy wearables or get them from somebody. And I know I have more than this, but that's all right. At least I have something on. Looks like I have a tutu.
This is cool, man. I love. I never know where you're gonna take us next every weekend. This is really rad.
This is cool.
What is that? Spotlights up there? What is that shooting up in the sky? Incorrect parameters.
Right in front of me. It looks like that's their
spotlights.
Having a party.
Yeah.
Oh, is there people in there? Like, where are the people at? Where are the people at?
That is a good question. So let me.
Whoa! What an interesting build.
This is Dragon Thunder Pagoda.
I can see why.
Oh, it's got to be kind of hard to find your way around. It looks really cool, though.
You can literally get lost in here. Like, where do I go?
Especially with my steering capabilities.
You're doing fine.
All right, let me maybe check out one more. Yeah, this is like what I've usually seen is like maybe the main area, the main city, but this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I came over this way, so let's see what else we got here. I don't know about games or anything. I imagine they do, but all right, let's go. Oh, here we go. Here's the map.
I'm gonna ask a question here,
so you can get an idea of. Oh yeah, this looks very different. See, they got okay.
So what are those off to the side? That kind of looks like a fat sheep on the left.
Left down here.
Yeah, what is that? Like other.
I guess they're islands.
Wow,
So
okay.
I think that's new.
Oh wow. And there's like so many subs under that on that island. That's cool.
And yep, I imagine seed. Well, I don't know. I bet each of these blocks are broken down into multiple parcel lands.
So it says here in 2022 there were 38 million total sold of user-based parcel lands.
Yep.
And looks like in 2022 there were a maximum of 70,000 land ownerships, but there is no accurate count on how much people are interacting in this space.
And that is a hard thing to figure out in any of them. See, there was a deal a couple years ago in Decentraland. Somebody wrote, who was it? It was CoinDesk or somebody like that wrote an article who said in it they mentioned 38 active daily users in Decentraland. And at that time, did that ever stir the pot? Because
I think I remember you telling me this.
We had some, it was, people were like, what? No. And we ended up having a little bit of fun with it. I actually have a t-shirt for Decentraland. It says, I have 37 friends. One of the 38
that's funny
others, but yeah, there was much more. Again, there's been some changes there that has caused some people to leave, and it's kind of died down. But I had 70 at least people that participated over the last couple days in the egg hunt. So, and there's more than just that. And I don't know what's going on here. Let me just...
Yeah, your image froze, and so did your PFP that we're talking to right now. So right now everyone's looking at a frozen Metabeast.
Oh, yep, I just gotta, well, at least you can hear me. I just gotta wait. I just got a wait thing on Yep.
That's kind of funny for crypto voxels. You figure there'd be less intensive resources on it.
Yeah, you would think.
And now your PFP's frozen again.
Yeah, and I had so much. I had this open. I had Second Life open. How about now?
You had everything open. You gotta close some tabs, man.
Never.
Well, that's okay.
All right. Well, yeah, that's probably going to be about it, I guess. Otherwise, you all have to wait for me to shut everything. Oh, there we go.
Hey, he's back, guys. He's back at his own segment.
I am. Well, that was a little bit about crypto voxels. The voxels types, I'm not the biggest fan of, but that stuff looked amazing. It's. I don't know.
Somebody took some time to build that.
Oh, yeah. That's what I say. I don't know if that is harder to build that way than it is like just in Blender or what. Not for some reason. I imagine it is because I've tried a little, very little, but I do have an absolute respect for the people that do build with voxels. I guess it's kind of got a retro kind of feel or look to it. You said Tetris, and then kind of like Mario Brothers way long time ago.
Yeah. Definitely a Minecraft vibe for sure.
But, I appreciate it all. I'm trying to learn to build myself. I'm not the greatest, but I still, like I said earlier, that's why I go into the metaverse and look, because I just love seeing what people are building, and I know that you can build so much more in there than they can in real life. Not to say there's not a lot of cool things out there built in real life, but you have you don't have to worry about physics really in the metaverse.
Yeah.
If you don't need to.
Or showering.
I suppose.
Well, close it out, Metabeast. This has been your segment. What is this, episode 4 already?
Yep.
Telling you, man, we got to put this on your YouTube channel.
And now that the egg hunt is over, I can take some time to do that.
Ooh, stay tuned. That's awesome.
Stay tuned, guys. Well, final words on your segment, Metabeast.
Thank you all for joining. Next week, I'm going to go ahead, since I've got the privilege of having some early access to the Readyverse.
Ooh.
I thought I would go ahead and share that with those of you that might not have access to it yet, and we'll take a look around there. So
that is awesome, guys. You hear that? Awesome. We're going to take a trip to the Readyverse. Thank you so much, Metabeast.
Maybe I'll drag a bunny with me if they want to come along.
Oh, let's go.
Hey, the bunny knows it's an open door policy here for bunnies too. So let's go.
All right. So other than that, as always, be safe, be well, be you, and thank you.